Hello, it is topical Tuesday, March 5th, 2019. Steve Sipress here at a early March day, so technically still winter, but spectacular, beautiful, high 70s, zero wind, zero humidity, just absolute paradise here in beautiful Arizona with a spectacular sunset going on behind me with the you can barely see it usually in the iPhone with the orange, yellow, purple, blues, violet, indigo, all that kind of good stuff in the, well, that's the rainbow, I guess, but also going on in the sunset. So it's amazing how quickly the news changes these days, but the Michael Cohen testimony is almost a distant memory. And it just happened last week sometime, a few days ago or whatever. But watching it, I couldn't help, first of all, being, of course, entertained. I didn't, of course, see all of it, but the parts I did see, wildly entertaining, between the ridiculous Michael Cohen himself, with almost as ridiculous senators or House or congressmen or whoever they were falling all over each other to, pummel him with what a sleazeball him and mostly Donald Trump is, well, that's one of the lessons. I got three lessons for you, despite all the entertainment and the look inside the incredibly dirty world of dirty politicians and dirty business people that are out there. That's a bonus lesson I get is one way to really compete, believe it or not, to stand out a lot of the times from competition, is just to be honest, to provide an excellent product or service, to actually care about people and do what's right. There were so many sleazy operators out there in the business world, as I'm sure you know. That's one way to compete. Now, it's not as easy to get the immediate results. A lot of times they get the initial business because of their sleazy tactics, or they put so much money into ads and billboards when they get all the attention, but then you got to go clean up their mess, and people never refer or go back to those people. So you want to last a long time, I suggest, and hopefully I'll live it by example, that you do things right. You do right. You love your customers, clients, patients, members. You always do what's right for them in the long run. It's going to be right for you. But now to the three main lessons. So number one is, I don't know if I have these in a particular order, but let's just say one is how gripping it is to hear someone spill the guts and tell the secrets of what really happened on the inside. People love the behind the scenes. So anytime you can show your prospects, your customers, your clients, your patients, your members, anything that they will feel they're getting an inside look at your business and or you personally. For me personally, of course, I own multiple businesses, but my brand is me. So here I am by example on my videos, which almost all the time I'll shoot them in my car, at my home, me personally, in my office, when I'm at an event. It's me. It's a delve into me personally. You get to see, here you are, you see my backyard, my pool, my backyard, my 2 bags of potting soil here that my beautiful wife Michelle is going to use soon to plant some more pots and plants and whatever. So you see the good, the bad, the ugly of things that are completely finished. Sometimes I show you half-finished products, sometimes projects. Sometimes I show you projects I completely screwed up. I show you behind the scenes of what's going on. And if you're one of my clients, of course, I treat you like family, and you're always invited into my home. I meet clients in my home, and we break bread and we hang out, and you see me wearing my ugly red Hawaiian shirts every day and my bald head, which pretty soon is going to get way too much sun on it, and I'll have to start wearing hats out here in Arizona. But I show you the insides. A lot of business people I talk to, I don't want, I don't mix business and play, or I don't mix personal and business. So my you'll see this on a lot of business bio pages. You don't even see the name of the owner of the company. They try and act all official and Fortune 500, which, of course, if people are on a website for a small business, they don't want a Fortune 500 company. If they're looking for a local plumber and they're on the website of Joe's Plumbing and that's your company, they don't want Roto-Rooter. They're looking for a local plumber, they'll get someone who owns the business, who actually cares. Roto-Rooter, you never know who's going to show up. The guy could have been out of trade school yesterday and he sucks. And he's who knows what. Like, so they might want the local guy to see if they can trust. Well, they would like to know your name. They'd like to know your story about why you're a plumber and why you're doing what you do, instead of this old, Joe's Plumbing has been around for 42 years. They proudly serve the community. We do plumbing and pipes and faucets and that's it. Call us today. Like, whoa. Learn from the Michael Cohen testimony how much people love to see the dirt, the inside, warts and all. I got to see what's on the inside. So tour people around your facilities. A lot of times professionals will tour people around the office, but they won't show the back office. Oh, that's a mess. That's not. Show people the warts and all. Tour them around. Make the videos. Walk today with technology. Just take your phone out of your pocket and make a video as you walk around the inside of your office and do a tour like that. Put that on the web. Put that on social media. Put it on your website. Watch the response you're going to get when you expose warts and all, what's on the inside. And again, should go without saying, but hopefully it's not like Michael Cohen or the Trump organization or whatever. Anyway, second thing is, let's see, so what we talked about, the inside of the business. Okay, another thing is, man, I wish I had a pause button. I had 3 lessons, and that's just one of them. Oh, here's another one, that sometimes you think you can't compete with deeper pockets or people with lower prices or whatever, but there's a way to compete. So you saw the Republicans in the Cohen hearing, and again, just seeing the highlights of the snippets, they could not compete with the actual testimony Cohen is giving. They could not actually defend what I called on a video last week on Worldwide, what was it? I don't remember which video I recorded about Black Hat versus White Hat. It was probably Worldwide Web Wednesday, because that's internet marketing terminology, Black Hat, White Hat. For White Hat is doing everything clean and by the book, and Black Hat is doing underhanded, immoral, illegal things, and then Gray Hat is in between and dangerous and risky because it's not pure clean stuff. It's taking a lot of risks and doing a lot of things that are very close to Black Hat. Illegal, get you thrown off of Google, against the rules. So Donald Trump lives in the world at best Gray Hat. And so how are the Republican senators going to defend all this at best Gray Hat and possibly Black Hat stuff? They don't even talk about it. So in your business, if somebody's got a better price than yours and you think you can't compete, well, you can compete in the process. So a lot of times in this whole Mueller investigation, they talk about Cohen or others, or they call these process crimes. Or they lied during the investigation. They didn't even do anything before the investigation. I mean, Cohen did, of course, and Trump and all these people, whatever. But some of these people, they got him for lying during the investigation. Now they're like, Cohen said some things there that he might go to prison for longer because now he's lying more to Congress. These process things. So you can outcompete against your competition by offering a better process. We have an easy ordering system. We have an online portal where you can see all of your whatever, depending on whatever business you have. Let them get all their information and all kinds of documentation with a password by going behind the scenes so it's convenient. Put in a pricing plan so that even if someone has a higher price, you've got lower payments. See, so you're competing on the process that they can get working with you, even if outright your price is higher, so you think you can't compete on price. Well, you can if they offer a 2-payment plan and you offer a 6-payment plan. Then suddenly their price seems higher because you're charging $10,000, but you give them 5 payments of $2,000. They're charging only $5,000, but they only allow pay in full, or 2 payments of $2,500. Suddenly, you're the cheaper option of only $2,000 a month, as opposed to their $2,500. It's not an extreme. You'd like to offer them a 12 months to pay, $1,000 a month, where the other one wants it all in 2 payments. They want $2,500 apiece. People don't have $2,500 are going to end up going with you instead to pay $12,000 because they only got $1,000 a month. That they can swing, so that you're going to get your higher price, which of course I'm hoping you understand is not just taken out of your butt. It's because you have a much better, much superior product or service, so you charge more. But don't think you can't compete without lowering your price. You can get better terms, better process, a better experience through it. Make sense? So that's a second lesson, and I keep forgetting what was the first lesson that I was going to discuss, but I guess we'll leave that for another day. Alex is here. Great seeing you. And Herm, juiced by you. Herm, are you experiencing similar weather? Are you still in New Mexico? I know that most of the country, Alex, I won't even ask. I mean, the whole country's in a cold snap again. I mean, this, which of course is called climate change now, because global warming is obviously not happening, but, climate is changing as if it was never cold before. But anyway, beautiful here. As they say, wish you were here. And we talked about bringing people on the inside. We talked about having a process to compete better. And I cannot remember the third lesson that I had. And as soon as I stop the video, I'm going to go, oh, man, that was the third lesson from the Cohen hearings. I will have to share it another time, possibly tomorrow, where I'll be back again on World Wide Web Wednesday, and Alex says 12 degrees. Actually, that's, so it warmed up from the start of the day. Friends, had a client I was speaking to up in Wisconsin, where it was like 0 this morning. So, what the heck? I think it got up to 75 or 78 or so. My beautiful wife, Michelle, is right now coming back from a spring training baseball game, going to watch her beloved Brewers play with her mom, and couldn't ask for better weather for that. So that's why all the baseball teams are here, and they are not wherever you are watching this video, where it's not spectacularly beautiful as here. And all that filler, and I still can't remember my third lesson. Holy cramoly, what the heck. So that'll do it for Topical Tuesday. I guess we had 2 for Tuesday. And I'll catch you back here tomorrow on World Wide Web Wednesday. Thanks everyone being here live. Watch it on the replay. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening, or Wednesday as it is for some of my viewers from around the world. And I'll catch you back here again tomorrow. Over and out.